The whole thing about woke culture is people that felt like they've been pushed around, they felt like they've been bullied, they felt like they've been maligned, they haven't been treated fairly.
Joe Rogan doesn't pull punches. He slams woke culture as a revenge fantasy gone wild. It's Rogan at his sharpest, blunt, real, and ready to call it like he sees it. Joe Rogan just ripped woke culture to pieces with takes so honest they'll hit you square in the chest. Here's why his no-filter rants are waking up the world. Podcast king, MMA vet, and fearless truth teller, Joe Rogan's built a 2,200 episode empire by saying what others won't. From schoolyard rebellions to trans debates, he's taken a sledgehammer to woke dogma with a mix of grit, humor, and zero apologies. He's not here to coddle, he's here to confront, whether it's sparring with guests or dismantling cultural nonsense. Love him or loathe him, his voice cuts through the noise like a blade. We're breaking down his top anti-woke moments. Kick back, grab a coffee, and watch Rogan go full beast mode. Rogan's not buying the woke hype. He sees it as a power grab by the perpetually aggrieved. He's not dismissing their struggles. He's calling out the flip where victims become bullies, demanding compliance over dialogue. Picture it, someone's there, been shoved around, and now they're itching to shove back, no questions asked. It's a cycle he's watched play out, from comedy stages to SHREDS, and he's done with the guilt trips. He's betting you've seen it too, those moments where justice feels more like a shakedown. Here's his brutal breakdown. He's laying it bare. Woke's not about healing, it's about settling scores, and Rogan's not playing along. Rogan's got boots on the ground intel. High school kids are ditching woke rules and bringing back the raw. He's grinning as he tells it. Retard is flying out of their mouths like it's 1995. A middle finger to the word police. It's not just rebellion. It's a rejection of the suffocating script they've been handed. He's nodding with Mike Barker. College ate the woke pill, but the next gen's spitting it out. Think about it. Teens who'd rather grind sports than grovel to pronouns. Rogan's cheering them on, and he's got the mic to prove it.
Reports from the front lines of kids in high school today, that shit's out the window. That word retard comes flying out of these kids' mouths. They're bringing that back strong.
It's Rogan the Observer. Woke's losing the youth, and he's loving the chaos. Joan 3, Shem Jot Van Hoa. Tro Jualan with Greg Fitzsimmons. Rogan's tearing into cultural appropriation like it's a bad comedy bit. Hoop earrings, dreadlocks? He's laughing. Every culture's borrowed from the pot since forever. And now it's a crime? He's not here for the woke hall monitors yelling at white girls or hippies. Cities thrive on the mashup, not the bands. It's personal, too. He's a guy who's rocked eclectic vibes, and he's not apologizing for it. He's daring you to see the absurdity. Your phone's Korean, your jeans Italian. So what's the beef? Here's his savage takedown.
Culturally appropriating is one of the dumbest things, because that's what cities are.
No PC filter. Rogan's torching the woke purity test with a grin. Dan Crenshaw joins Rogan to shred the left's drift from reason, starting with biology. They're not denying trans feelings. They're saying chromosomes don't bend for social vibes. Rogan's fuming over bands like Megan Murphy's Call a Man, and you're toast. It's not hate, it's facts. And he's got science nodding along. He's arguing woke's extremism is backfiring, pushing liberals rightward with every overreach. Think Chris Pratt's Don't Tread on Me shirt catching flack. Rogan's had enough of the outrage machine. Here's his hardline.
Megan Murphy, she says a man is not a woman. She's correct biologically, and you're banning her for life.
Rogan's the referee, woke's out of bounds, and he's calling the foul. Adam Conover steps in, and Rogan's patience snaps. Hormones for kids? He's not having it. He's not against trans adults. He's against chemically tweaking a child's future before they can reason it out. It's a choice, he snaps, not some innate fix. And he's got stats in his corner. Suicide rates don't budge post-op. He's digging deeper. What's driving the dysphoria? Society? Something else? Conover's floundering, and Rogan's relentless. Ethics over empathy here. Here's his fierce pushback.
If you say that the child thinks it's a girl, you're choosing to chemically change this child's body.
It's Rogan the protector. Woke's playing with fire, and he's dousing it cold. Back with Barker, Rogan's mocking schoolyard woke. Cat ears okay, hats banned. He's not just laughing, he's livid at the double standards. Kids can hiss like animals, but a ball cap's contraband. It's peak absurdity, and he's got stories to back it. He's arguing this isn't freedom. It's pandering to delusions while crushing normalcy. It's a microcosm of woke's bigger mess. Rules that defy sense. Here's his incredulous rant.
You don't tell them, oh yeah, you are fat. No, I just don't think you should be able to wear a fucking tail in school and hiss at people. That just seems silly.
Yeah.
It seems silly. Also, my friend's son goes to a school where you can't wear hats.
Rogan's the realist. Woke's lost the plot and he's mapping it back. Flint Dibble tries canceling Graham Hancock on air, and Rogan's a bulldog sniffing out the woke smear. He's not letting Flint dodge, linking Hancock to race science? That's a cheap shot, and Rogan's got the receipts to prove it's bunk. He's defending a friend, sure, but it's bigger. He's raging against academic gatekeepers who'd rather bury than debate. Flint squirms, but Rogan's relentless. Truth over narrative every time. It's a clash of worlds, and he's not yielding. Here's his smackdown.
You're associating him with that, clearly. This is you. We're talking about you.
No mercy. Rogan's guarding the ring, and woke's taking the L. Rogan's not just venting. He's rallying you to see through the haze. Woke's a compliance cult, he says, and he's betting you're tired of the leash. From kids to comics, he's spotlighting the pushback. Agree or not, it's raw and real. Hit the comments, Team Rogan or Woke Warrior. Like, subscribe, share if this fired you up. He's sparking a revolt and you're in the front row. Here's his closer.
It's all woke. It's all woke culture. It's this culture of compliance. They want you to comply.
Rogan's your wake-up call. Woke's on the ropes, and he's swinging.